European shares joined in a worldwide rise in stock markets as fading concerns about the trade war between the US and China pushed investors into more of a risk-taking mood. Wall Street hit a new record high, with stocks advancing in early trading as the market enjoyed a break from the recent trade turmoil. The Iseq slipped 0.2%, going against the generally positive trend across Europe. Ryanair fell 2.2%, undoing gains secured in the previous sessions, closing at €13.48 on a day when Michael O'Leary signaled that he expected further industrial unrest at the airline and that he might not sign another 5-year contract to remain chief executive. Building materials group CRH, which has significant exposure to the U.S. market, added 1.6% to €28.39. Providence Resources was also a climber, rising 8.3% to 13 cents after the company said it had reduced its losses in the first half of the year and completed a better agreement on the sale of its stake in its Ballyra prospect. Food Group Kerry fell for the second consecutive day, declining 1.1% to €94.70, while Bank of Ireland also slipped back, closing down 0.7% at €7.39. UK shares lagged their European peers on a trade war relief rally on Thursday, after better-than-expected UK retail data boosted the pound, which acts as an accounting drag on their foreign revenues. FTSE 100 closed up 0.5%. A $3.2 billion share buyback program from Rio Tinto boosted the shares of the miner by around 2.5%. Other companies in the industry, such as Fresnillo and Antofagasta, also rose in roughly the same proportion. Basic materials and financials were the main sectors contributing to the FTSE's rise. Shares in drinks giant Diageo were up 1.6% as it reported results in line with expectations despite a bigger-than-anticipated hit from foreign exchange movements. Lower levels of market volatility hurt quarterly revenues at trading platform IG Group, sending it down 9.8%. The Pan-European Stock 600 closed up 0.7% while the leading Eurozone stock index scored its ninth straight session of gains, up 1.1%, its best performance in 2 months. In Germany, the DAX rose 0.9%, while the CAC 40 in France posted a near 1.1% climb. Automotive, banking and mining sectors led gains as investors stayed resolutely focused on hopes that the latest shots in the trade war could drive the dispute towards resolution. Auto stocks, which gained 1.8%, were also helped by analysts at Kepler Cheuvreux upgrading its recommendation on the sector. Shares in Belgian telecoms company Proximus climbed 2.5%, with traders saying Citi had upgraded its recommendation on the stock. German fashion retailer Tom Tailor issued a profit warning, sending its shares down 12%, after it blamed slower growth on the unusually long, hot summer. The Dow Jones Industrial Average also reached a new high, with all 30 constituents flashing green at one point. Shares of Caterpillar rose 2.3% and provided the biggest boost to the blue-chip index. Technology stocks rebounded, with Apple rising 1.3%, Facebook up 1.7% and Google up 1.5%, while chip makers Intel and Micron also made gains. Online meeting and planning service Eventbrite rose as much as 68% after raising $230 million in its initial public offering (IPO). The San Francisco company sold 10 million shares for $23 each. The shares then opened at $36 on Thursday and were up 63% to $37.57 shortly after noon New York time. Additional reporting: Reuters, Bloomberg.